Hello and welcome to Lean Into Green. I'm Jenny Lamorgan, and I'm here today with our guest, Morra Aarons-Mele. She is an internet and social media expert and the founder of Women Online and the Mission List. She's worked with Hillary Clinton, and she worked on the Obama campaign, and we all know how successful social media was with that. So she's a work-life advocate, and she blogs on women, politics, work, and entrepreneurship. Welcome, Morra.
Hi, thank you.
Thank you for all your good work. It's exciting. I'm not so up to speed on all the blessings of social media, but I just, you know, are you familiar with NRDC, the National Resources Defense Council? They are the attorneys, the lawyers for the earth, and I really feel like Women Online is the Earth's PR, social media firm, you know, because you're just really helping us get out there and use social media for the good. And I love what you're doing.
Oh my gosh! Well, I am blushing, and I think that's far too generous. But I mean, part of why I run this business, even though it's very small, is because in between working for amazing causes and political candidates, worked in public affairs in Washington on some clients that I didn't necessarily agree with or feel comfortable fighting for them in the PR space. And it's nice to be able to feel like you can, in your own small way, do good work on behalf of causes you care about. Even if it means staying a little smaller than you could be.
Well, I think small is sustainable. That's certainly, what we've learned at the UN level. And I think a lot of the projects, a lot of the campaigns that you're doing are sustainable development projects. So,
absolutely.
That's why I feel like you're the Earth's PR, social media. How are women using social media? I know I'm new to it. I'm not so versed in the blessings of it, but we certainly use it in our business. But how social are women in social media?
Well, women drive social media. I mean, social is women's essential media today. There isn't a single social network that isn't dominated by women in this country except for LinkedIn. And I always think that's an interesting kind of statement from a feminist perspective because, of course, LinkedIn is the professional network. It is the wealthiest social network. It is the most educated social network, and it's also the most male social network. So it's kind of an interesting commentary still on women's position in society. But, in terms of Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, of course, which is hugely dominated by women, women talk more online. We connect. I mean, ever since I had my first job at iVillage.com in the 1990s, we knew that there was promise with online community for women to connect to each other over life's big questions and the small ones. And, I'm sure you see this running an online store that women turn to the web for utility. I always joke that women are the true kind of nerdy early adopters, not men. If there's a good gadget out there, if there's a good new product, you're going to hear about it from women because, as you know, we're so busy. We love great stuff. We love technology, but it has to work for us. So we turn to the web for utility and finding what we need, but also for community. And, women really dominate social media and online conversations.
And it is that community piece.
It totally is. It totally is.
Looking for. Interesting. So how are we using social media as far as campaigns to promote the good things, the things that we believe in and the issues that we believe in? Is that what Online Women is all about, Women Online?
I mean, Women Online is really about helping organizations connect with the influential women who are going to care about a client's particular issues. And that could be a for-profit client, it could be a non-profit client, it can be a government. It really doesn't matter. What the key driver is that we hang out in ecosystems online and we find communities of people who share our beliefs. This can be really, really powerful, and it also can be a little limiting. I don't know if you've read the book called The Filter Bubble, which is all about how social media is really making our views narrower because we tend to hang out online, for example, like on Facebook with people who share our views, so we don't get as broad a perspective. What we try to do at Women Online is go to a broad swath of women, who are maybe moms who are homeschooling, and live in Oregon, and moms who are in New York City, and moms who are in the South, and moms and non-moms who are all over the country, but their common denominator is they love, love, love to talk on social media, and they've created platforms of influence. They have blogs or they have strong Twitter followings, and we ask them literally, is this something you care about? Do you want to get involved? I mean, I think sometimes it's as simple as just asking people, do you care about this issue? Do you want to get involved? That's the secret to online organizing. So we try to bring together really diverse groups of women who care about an issue, and we give them talking points and we mobilize them, and we try to help get them into action on behalf of a cause.
And we're groups that wouldn't have ordinarily even gotten together, or shared our views with each other, and that's always empowering for women. Every time one woman sees another do something that's strengthening, then she is strengthened by it. So it's beautiful.
Absolutely, and that's the amazing thing about online social networks is that traditionally women have been really hobbled because we tend to be caregivers. We don't have as much kind of diversity in our social networks as men do. Traditionally, at work, they're friends with more women, they're friends with people who have the same amount of power and influence as they do, whereas men have much more diverse social networks, and that's why they tend to get ahead. But if you have a great online network, if your LinkedIn group is really full of people all across your field and from all over, and you're talking on Twitter and you're talking on Facebook and you're connecting with people professionally and personally, it really gives you a certain power that, women never really had before. It gives us access to the world. I really believe that. Nobody needs to know that I'm a suburban mom in my pajamas when I'm working at home because I have such a strong online network. And this is really a labor of love. As a longtime blogger, I've been really fortunate to be part of organizations like blogher.com, which is a big network for women who blog. And I've seen the incredible kind of bonds that women who blog have formed, meeting up at conferences, keeping in touch through social media and in real life. And it struck me that, women are really drawn by especially women who blog, are really drawn by a desire to give back and be active and stand up for the causes that we care about. But we don't always know how to get in touch with people who are driving those causes, and that it would be really a cool idea to create an online network, a database really, of women who wanted to activate for social good and use those really powerful online platforms for social good. So we launched the mission list about a year ago, almost exactly, and it's anyone can join. We do vet everyone who joins because we want it to be a really safe and well-lit place, if you will, but it's for women who choose to use social media and stand up and use their voice on social media, and we let them know about great marketing campaigns for causes, for nonprofits, for sustainable brands, pro-woman brands, focus group opportunities, all kinds of opportunities that they can take part in that hopefully align with their values.
Thank you, Morra Aarons-Mele, for joining us at Lean Into Green. I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot more from you. We have links for Morra's websites. It's wearewomenonline.com, themissionlist.com, and we have a link also for you to join the mission list, which I hope we'll all do. And I received their emails and very interesting promotions and projects and campaigns that they're involved in. So thank you all for joining us today. Going Green is a journey. It's a personal one and a collective one. And I hope that you will invite your friends and family to listen in as well as you make leaning into green a priority in your life. And I hope we've inspired you to go green in many new and rewarding ways. Keep listening as we all lean into green together on our collective quest toward sustainability.